Yo, what up, Friendster? It's Linster, and guys, today we're back checking out another FLEEKAZOID video. I love this dude's content. We are checking out, I'm not doing a video for Elden Ring Nightreign. Let's just dive into this one.
Pimps! Elden Ring Fortnite is out, and it's giving Dark Souls players their hardest challenge yet.
What's that?
Having friends.
Oh,
what an
shit.
exciting time for sadists, masochists, and BDSM enjoyers everywhere. 3 days after the friend slop genre is created and From Software has already top-ticked it. I can't wait to see all the spreadsheets that come out on how to min-max making friends and defeating the big boss of...
Min-max making friends. Bro. That's crazy.
crippling loneliness.
Yeah, no, for real, I'm saying.
Of course I'm projecting. I've got no one to play this game with. My wife and her boyfriend are off vacationing in Galveston, so my team's blown. And they won't even give me voice chat so I can harass the randoms that are somehow worse than I am. No wonder this game has a 65% review score.
Oh, it's mixed? An Elden Ring game got not an overwhelmingly positive? It's a oh, damn, okay.
Actually, make that 75%. The Stockholm Syndrome is nicely settling in, and the game is finally finding its target audience. Critics are raving, saying that this is the perfect game for my game.
Perfect game for my
polyamorous relationship. What are the odds? 2 weeks after it releases, and there's already another perfect game for Doom the Dark Ages fans. Still, the question that everybody keeps asking about Nightreign is, why is this not Bloodborne? Well, Miyazaki finally had an answer at the stupid name fest, and between you and me, I think he was hinting at a Bloodborne sequel here. Take a listen. Honor. I will make literally anything other than Bloodborne. Hell, I just replaced 80% of the content in Elden Ring with a multiplayer mod, called it a new game, and made $200 million yesterday, baby. I am Japanese Todd Howard, and you will Todd Howard.
That's crazy.
Domino oregano, Miyazaki-san. The implications of this are staggering. What could this mean for the future of Bloodborne? I'll tell you what it means. It means we're gonna keep getting random references in completely unrelated games for another 10 years instead of that.
Is there a reason? Can someone tell me, is there a legit definitive reason why they're not, like, making Bloodborne 2, even though there's such a massive craving for it? Like, is there like a call? I don't know. This is so weird. Like, it's borderline starting to feel like an anti-consumer thing at this point.
Them just finally fucking updating Bloodborne so it runs at 60 FPS.
Like I'm saying.
Oh, would you look at this?
Bloodborne and wait, I didn't get to read that article.
Updating Bloodborne so it runs at 60 FPS. In fact, would you look?
Bloodborne, Dark Souls and Bloodborne inspired outfits revealed for This is, no, they gotta be trolling. They gotta be trolling. They're giving you guys everything except the game. That is crazy. That's honestly crazy. I actually feel so bad for y'all.
Look at this, a Bloodborne skin in Nightreign. This isn't fucking funny, From Soft. No,
yeah, it is. Bro, it's straight up hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Stay out of this. They keep doing this. They've been doing this for the last 10 years. We've got Bloodborne and Ghost of Tsushima. We've got Bloodborne and Astrobot. We've got Poems and God of War Ragnarok based on Bloodborne lore. This company, From Soft, is fighting his own war, and he has no rules, no boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not really to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money. But making Bloodborne run at 60 FPS is completely out of the fucking question. 10 years of being forgotten. You can't just treat me like some Armored Core fan. Which brings me to the obvious conclusion. FromSoft hates Bloodborne fans and they're waiting for us all to die. Let's look at the proof. 2015, Dark Souls 2 Remastered comes out. Prepare to die? More like I want to cry. What the hell is this? This is not Bloodborne. 2016, Dark Souls 3 comes out. Want to hear something funny? You've been able to run Dark Souls 3 at 60 frames per second since the PS5 release.
That is true.
Miyazaki, you silly little bitch. 2018, Dark Souls 1 gets remastered so that we can see those big beefers in HD.
Worth it.
You could have just put them in Bloodborne. I wouldn't have complained. That same year, FromSoft makes a PSVR game where you can make people sneeze.
What?
Isn't that fun? They were really doing fucking anything other than Bloodborne 2019. FromSoft lets Activision publish Sekiro so that they can say they've made one good game in the last 20 years. 2020, they remake Demon Souls, even though no one played that game. Some people played that game. 2022, we get open world Dark Souls. Turtle in a motherfucking Pope hat. 10 out of 10, but 1 out of 10. Fuck that Turtle, he's not Bloodborne. 2023, FromSoft remembers how to make a fun game. Shame it's not Bloodborne. 1 out of 10. 2024, Elden Ring gets a big DLC. Sick Bloodborne reference there. I remember when Bloodborne got a DLC. 9 years ago, that same year. FromSoft commits their most egregious violation yet. This outright proves that they hate Bloodborne fans because maybe they just
don't like the game. Maybe that's what I'm trying to think. Maybe From Software themselves just genuinely doesn't like the Bloodborne IP, which sucks, but like that's what it feels like, bro, because taking it, they're doing everything else under the sun and then giving you a remaster. You don't even get a remaster. They're giving you everything else under the sun, like than what you actually want. It's like you can get a Bloodborne skin in Nightreign, but you can't get a Bloodborne game. Like, oh my gosh. You're not getting a sequel. You're not even getting a remaster. I don't know. Like, maybe they just don't like the IP.
Full proportion would do what they did next. You know what they did? After all these years, someone goes, you know what? FromSoft must be too busy to get around to doing all this. They don't hate us. So you know what? I'll make a 60 FPS mod to tide us all over. So he makes it, releases it, then gets mercilessly slaughtered by...
What? Whoa, why? Wait, why? Sony has set the DMCA takedown for the Bloodborne 60 FPS. Why? He literally was answering the community's problem. He said, dude, maybe you're a bit too busy working on other IPs and other massive projects. That's fair. Don't worry. I got it for the community. Let me add this mod. Everyone be happy. We can all chill and eat spaghetti. Bro, they legit did an immediate DCMA takedown.
FromSoft's legal team, FromSoft's lawyers, fleeking over the little guy, had this to say. Fuck him, he's wrong. Who's this going to? Oh, okay. Don't worry. No one will ever be hurt by that man's love ever again.
Damn.
You'll never find him. In other news,
we can't get anything.
Working hands off my suit. This is Balenciaga, and your dry ass hands are gonna soak up the tears of the Cambodian children that made it. We done here. Then most recently in the story, Sony gets in on this gangbang to sell me a PS5 Pro so I can get the smoothest blurry 30 FPS Bloodborne yet. And what did Sony have to say for themselves? It's about persistence. Did we just sell you less features for $200 more? Yes. What are
ultimate grift. Ultimate masterclass grift right there. Masterclass.
I hope not. Who let you in here? And if you think that's bad, that's just the tip. FromSoft's already announced their next 20 years of ignoring Bloodborne. 2026, we're getting Escape from Bloodborne.
Oh yeah.
Miyazaki
Dust
goes,
Blood.
hey, you see that game that looks a lot like Bloodborne? Yeah. Well, it's fucking not. 2027, we're gonna get Dark Souls Barbie Dreamhouse.
I can't wait to play it.
Elden Ring movie. 2032, Xbox acquires Miyazaki and uploads him to the OneDrive. 2033, Elden Ring Go-Kart.
Can't wait to play.
2034, Elden Ring Foot Finder.
Can't wait to play.
In collaboration with Quentin Tarantino. 2035, Cooking Mama. Prepare to Die Edition.
Cannot wait.
Special
10 out of 10. Already pre-ordered.
No time to explain. Same year, Dark Souls Truckers. 2041, a dating sim with Radon and Makilla called How I Met Your Brother. 2042, GTA 6 finally comes out. No new FromSoft games this year. 2049, thanks to advances in modern medical science, Todd Howard grows a foot taller than he is now. A whopping 5 foot.
Oh my God.
2053, Shitty Skylines, Dung Eater's Paradise. 2057, Need for Souls, where they add dodge rolling to avoid oncoming traffic. At this point, my balls will be swinging past my knees, and I won't have one more frame than I did 40 years ago. 2061, From Software releases SoulsNet, an AI program that gains control over every country with N-word capabilities. But then one day, this AI goes rogue and starts sending barrages of N-bombs
remember, this started because you couldn't get Bloodborne in 60 FPS on a PS5. And now you're getting Skynet, basically SoulsNet killing people.
Across the world, wiping out 90% of humanity and leaving us.
Bro, it's just Bloodborne!
We're all dead. 2062, Lego Dark Souls comes out.
Oh,
At
that'd
this
be fun.
point, I'm on my deathbed, and as I fade gently into the voluptuous bosoms of the busting nuns waiting to receive me, I'll faintly hear Geoff Keighley's voice in the other room announcing,
No.
We've got a real special treat for everyone.
No.
Me and my wife, Hideo-san, are proud to announce
No.
Bloodborne 2.
No way! Could you imagine you know?
Furious, a new and exciting racing game in the world of Bloodborne.
You know how pissed I would be? You know how pissed I would be?
Here we go,
And the game finally drops. Now it drops. Now it drops. No. I would scream. I'd kick and scream. I would. I would cry. Bro, I would legit cry if I found out. Okay, the game's finally out now, and you're on your deathbed. That is the equivalent of some people who are waiting for, like, certain IPs. Like, those guys who are waiting for, like, there's one anime called Hunter x Hunter, and people are waiting for it to come back. And they're like, oh yeah, it'll come back in next never. That is the equivalent of waiting for Bloodborne 2. My advice to everybody. Dude, you gotta move on. You gotta find another IP that you really like, and just, like, go there. Because that game is not coming back. We get it. It was fun. It was cool. I don't know if it's happening again. Like, legit. Honor. I do not know if it's coming back. But, with that being said, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Do me a huge favor. Subscribe if you want to see more reactions, more stuff going on in gaming, and even some anime and stuff like that. And, of course, I will talk to you guys in the next one. You guys take care. Later.